Hey there, Anastasia Sagar here, and I teach Russian on italki.com. Today I'll be talking about 5 most confusing letters in Russian. By confusing, I mean that you guys always read them in English manner. Russian alphabet is actually quite easy to get used to because the majority of letters are just like in English, even though we have a couple of unique letters and sounds. But sometimes this similarity turns out to be fake. And so to learn the difference between English and Russian sounds, I suggest you learning simple Russian words to memorize these particular sounds. And of course, I'm going to show you these words today. So let's get started. The first sound is N, which looks like H, and you actually pronounce it often like H as well, but it should be N. So please do remember Russian word нет, which means no, alright? So see, in English it's no, in French it's non, in German it's nein, and in Russian нет. That's easy to remember. Whenever you feel like saying H, do give yourself a slap, say нет, it's a sound N, alright? The next sound is E, which looks like kind of reverse English N, but нет. This time it's not N, but that's E vowel, okay? To remember this particular sound, I suggest you learning some words borrowed from English, which have almost same pronunciation. For example, internet or America. Agree, you would never pronounce it with a different sound but E vowel, alright? Also, a separate E in Russian just means and. So if you want in a conversation ask somebody, so what? Say just E with a terribly confused face expression. Next sound is R, the funniest one. Russian R looks like P in English, but it's not P, it's R, because Russian P actually looks like pi in maths. You know which pi I actually mean? The one which is 3.141592. Never mind. So let me give you sort of patriotic examples with this particular sound. Number 1 is Россия, and number 2 is рубль. So can you try to pronounce the same words with P sound? Россия, рубль? No way. Next sound is ha, and ta-da! That's sort of Russian equivalent of English H sound, even though we pronounce it more like in Spanish manner. Let me give you one little crazy example, which is Hillary Clinton, which in Russian sounds like Hillary Clinton. Just no comments. That's a good association of this sound in your mind. The last sound for today is U, which you actually tend to pronounce like English E sound. So to learn this sound, let's get back to the patriotic examples. Рубль. Don't ever try to pronounce it like рубль. One more is русский. Promise I will never hear from you risky, even though yes, of course, I would agree that Russian is sort of risky, but no, please pronounce it correctly, alright? That's all for today, and let's revise quickly whatever we covered today. The first sound is N, which is not English H. Example is нет. Sound number 2 is E, which is not English N. Examples are America and internet. The third sound of today was R, which is not English P sound. Россия, рубль. Sound number 4 is ha, which is not the same sound in English. Example is Hillary Clinton. And the last sound is U, which is not same as in English, and I mean it's not a sound. An example is рубль and русский. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the italki channel for more tips on learning Russian. Also, take a lesson with me by clicking on teacher profile link in the description.